Booga booga?
Ooga booga.
We're back. We're going to tear apart the transmission tonight, depending on how fast or how slow. Will depend whether we rebuild it or that'll be the next video.
Or if we just salvage the parts to build a completely different one.
No. We'll be rebuilding it one way or the other.
Yeah.
This is very much like a slash transmission now, except it's got two output shafts. So I'm disconnecting the motor. Can you see me okay, bud?
Yep.
Okay. There, motor's off. 35T brush motor. We'll clean that up and give it a test.
To make sure it still works and everything.
Yep. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? We need 1.5. I want to tear this apart and see if it's got bearings. If it's got bearings, then we'll just clean them up, oil them, make sure they're okay, and we'll get it back together. If it doesn't have bearings and has bushings, which I suspect, we'll put some bearings on them. All right, there. All right. What do we need? No, what do we need? Let's see. All right. Only 4 bolts. 1. And we'll got, once again, like I said, you use a hand tool. You don't want to strip anything out.
Because back then when these were made, they were made very,
No, I don't, not that. It's just that plastic and metal, you know, the plastic part, plastic, look at that there. Plastic parts with metal screws, you know, they'll strip out kind of easy. You just have to be careful. All right.
Hold on, I know how to fix this
Yeah.
stuff.
What are you doing? Don't move the camera. Are we still good?
We're still good.
All right. What do we got? What do we got? Think the bolts have to come out? Hey, pay attention. If I forget how it goes back together, then I don't need you to help me.
And I don't know how it went together. So I'm useless.
No, you're not.
The computer's probably your best choice.
All right.
Unless you use the manual over there.
I got the manual. The challenge is to take it apart. Okay. Bushing. 2 bushings. Two bushings and a bearing that
Kind of rusty.
I don't know about
You
that.
could say.
Do you see a little oil pen over there?
Oil pen.
Right behind the stapler.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. We'll put some oil
on it.
Some oil.
You know how to refill that when it empties.
Well, we're gonna pack this with grease. There's a bag of bearings right behind you.
Right behind me.
Give me, please. Okay.
all bearings. You know that, right?
Yes, they are. 5 by 10 by 4, I think they are. Let's see if they're... Yes, look at that. 5 by 10 by 4. Same as your standard Traxxas bearings. I like to put a little bit of oil on the bearings. And we'll pack this transmission with grease.
Yep. Grease is the key.
Bird is the word. Right? How's that stupid song go from Family Dad? Family Guy?
I'll do it off camera.
Oh, off camera, huh?
Or if I can remember it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember it.
It's your cat's name. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
No, it's not.
It's close.
It's bow. It's that sound. Bow.
Cannot get this bearing started.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
Okay. Might have to pause it. I might have to do something here to get it to fit. It may pause for a minute, buddy. Alright, we're back. Quick pause. Bathroom break for the cameraman.
And,
I needed a little bit of vice time to get the bearing to fit into place.
yeah.
There we go.
It took a lot to get the other one
Oh
out.
yeah, so much better. Alright, so I replaced that bearing. And I'm going to replace that bearing. I don't know if they're good or bad. I'll check them out later, but I know the ones going in are good. Alright, so a little bit of oil on the bearing. All the bearings. Okay, so that's that. What do we got on this side? Okay, that's the shaft. So I think let's see how this feels. That's locked.
It's locked in place.
That's a locked bearing. Was it supposed to be?
He's taking out his pocket knife.
And we're going to try to pop this old bearing off.
Which will probably work. You can hear it.
Alright, old bearing.
Off.
Old bearing off. Do we want to tear this apart? Well, we're here. We might as well. And is there a bearing inside here?
Is the question.
Alright, so we'll tear this off.
And we'll find out.
We're going to find out right now. I would love to be able to get this apart and back together. Well, we get...
It's not letting you take it off.
Right.
I was going to say.
Oh, it's letting us.
I was about to say it wasn't letting you, but then it just fell right off.
No.
Got a straw here for nothing.
Okay, so there's a bearing in there.
Fell right off.
No, there was just a bushing on the end. Another bearing that might be bad.
I'm just letting you know, whoever's watching this, we're still testing those.
Testing what?
views.
Oh, the bearings? Yeah. We'll see if they're any good.
Yeah, and if they aren't, you'll see the parts that he's putting in it right now inside of it on the finished build.
All right. So, new bearings on that side. Okay. Put that little spacer. And this is going to go back there like that. I'm going to put it right back together so I don't forget.
Just take a picture of it.
There we go.
Matter of fact,
Got the...
you gotta remember to take that SD card out of the laptop while you're still down here.
Oh, okay. All right. Still see everything?
Yep.
Since this is our first crawler, I don't know whether that's supposed to be locked
Or not.
but boy, look how nice that spins right now. Okay.
Because you put the oil on it.
Okay. There's the other bearing. Alright, so we're going to open this up real quick. Let's see if it doesn't spin because of something's broken or it's locked.
We'll find out.
I'm thinking locked because the axles feel like they're locked.
Yeah.
And when I say locked, I mean both wheels will turn in the same direction at the same speed.
Yeah.
No,
We don't
no,
want
no,
that.
no differential. What?
We don't
Yes.
want
No,
that.
you do. I think for crawling, you do want that. You don't want that for racing. Oh, this thing was covered in grease, though. Look at my fingers. I got gears on my fingers. Okay, so that's got a lock. There's nothing inside that, nothing to grease. So we're just gonna see.
Locked.
There's a block.
You can take the lock block out.
You can, but then you got to replace it with gears. Now on our carbon assault monster truck, it came locked like that. I put the gears in it. I don't know if we can do that with this.
Which we did off camera, by the way.
No, did we do that off camera? No, I'm pretty sure we did that on camera.
We'll have to watch through the videos to see.
Oh, I can't stand watching my own videos.
Why?
I don't know.
I watch mine all the time.
Okay, this transmission is almost done. And then as soon as I get it back together, I'm going to pause it, and then we're going to...
Come back again.
Well, we're going to pause it, and then I'm going to go get the chassis that I took apart yesterday and cleaned up.
And put it upstairs where no one else can reach it.
Oh, I just put it so the cats couldn't get to it.
Lily can get to it. She ups there all the time.
All right, so we're going to put all the gears are in. Alrighty, and grease in it. Can you go over there, bud, and get me a... Oh no, here's a rag. I got a rag.
Okay. Looks like I'm not getting up to walk.
A little bit of grease on the knife.
I'm just letting you know.
This
that-
is, the same knife I use to cut my apples.
That's a funny joke.
Oh, it's not a joke.
Really? Wow. You actually do cut apples with that?
Yep.
You also make silver gears look like Pokeballs.
What are you talking about?
Some of the gears that you painted with the grease,
Yeah?
one of them was silver and it looked like a Pokeball.
Okay, going back together, all new bearings. I think that's a good thing.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to put the bolts in reverse order to which they came out. One, two. Snug them up.
Three.
No need to over tighten.
Just tight enough that it doesn't come out.
3
Four.
and 4.
Which I
And then-
didn't see you put in.
And if I remember right, these went like,
I'm just letting you know that the manual's over there.
yeah. Like I said to you, using a manual is the last resort.
Unless you're building something that you got in a box. That you just got. Then building it by yourself is the last resort.
Alright, we're going to do 2 things here. We're going to just check the motor real quick. And I'll do that with you, but I got to get set up first. And then
We're going to take a pause.
we're going to pause. We're going to set up to check the motor and then get the chassis. And then we'll be right back.
Ooga
Pause.
booga pause.
Pause. Alright, we're back. We're going to test the
Again.
motor real quick.
Yet another ooga booga.
Got my power supply. Got the motor hooked up. Let's see if she comes on. Well, that sounds like crap.
Might work.
Yeah. Let me stay right there.
Yep.
Oh, that motor sounded bad.
Just give it some oil.
Well, we're going to try. Look at that.
Oil works.
Night and day.
All it needed was some oil.
Okay, so that's at 5 volts. Alright. So 2 volts.
I think the oil's wearing off.
Well, I'm going to oil the front.
So that sounds better.
Yeah. We'll get the oil. Ah, see?
Sounds like a fan.
Now it sounds a lot better.
Sounds like a fan.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound like it's going to blow up now. You know, I mean, it's a rock crawler. It's not a speed racer, so it'll probably work. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure I will have another motor for it.
In
But,
case that one blows up.
Right, but for now, we'll put it back in.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's kill the power on power supply. Okay, now we're going to keep running here. Caleb, I'm going to move the camera. You move your step stool.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
pretty short, so I have to use a stool to see the camera good. Especially with these lights.
Alright. So we're going to put the motor. You got me there?
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Caleb is my best bud.
I'm also his cameraman. But I'm the cameraman of my own channel too.
Yep.
You know that, right?
Well, we're going to put your rocket video on your channel later. We had a Smithsonian science
We're not doing
rocket.
it on my channel.
You don't want to do it on yours? You want to do it on ours?
Channel.
Okay, we'll do it on our channel, my channel. Okay.
Technically, it's ours because occasionally it might make appearances.
All right. So there, the mesh feels pretty good.
Which is a good thing, obviously.
Boy,
Because
night and day what it sounded like before. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. A little bit of oil.
Can do something so big.
It's also amazing how people let stuff get out of repair, disrepair.
I know.
Okay.
Remember back then with the cars that nowadays collectors take very good care of? People would crash them back then.
Mm-hmm.
And they do nothing about it.
Okay. So there we go. So
Crazy.
we will, I have to find the bolts for it, but I think this is the front, and I believe transmission sits in there just like so.
Yep.
So
Oh, wait.
What?
Hold on. I need to aim it up.
You got it?
Yep.
Did you get everything else before this?
No, I didn't get that.
When I put the motor in?
I got that, but I
Okay.
didn't get when you had it up.
Okay. So we will get the motor back in place, and tomorrow night's video will be tearing apart this and rebuilding it.
This
Maybe
too.
and that one, that'll be your video. Yep. All right, Ooga Booga out.
Ooga Booga camera.